Dwarves who take the Slayer's Oath are sworn to redeem their honor by dying in combat against a formidable adversary. As certain unlucky ones among them survive these huge battles, they become Slayers, exceptional combatants who are constantly hunting for the most powerful enemies. I'm Chris from the Chaosbane team. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Bragi Axebitter, the Dwarf Slayer.
That's enough of your long shanks. I'll take it from here.
But
Shut it, you! I can introduce myself. No, watch and learn. See that? That's what death and mayhem looks like. That's me, Bragi Axebitter, Dwarf Slayer of Karazakarak. Dwarf Slayers live with the glory of battle. The bigger the fight, the better. There's nothing in the old world or beyond that my axes can't kill. For starters, a few spends of my axes will get me warmed up. My axes run red with the blood of my foes, or green, or sometimes black. You never know what's inside these demons until you split them open. Take this pack of nurglings, for example. Little gobs got me surrounded, don't they? Well, that's just the way I'd like it. Nothing like a good fight to get the blood flowing, am I right? When in doubt, just go at the biggest monster you can see and split him down the middle. Divide and conquer. One thing to know about Slayers is that we don't wear armor. That's for prissy little pointy ears and cowardly humans. When I'm in a fight, I want to jump in with both feet and start swinging. Massacres don't start by themselves, you know. And don't try to run either. If I can't catch you, my axes will, by Grimnir. I love the surprised look on a demon's face as its head hits the ground. I fight to honor the spirits of my kin. And when I need them, I call upon their ancient might. Most foes would rather face my axes instead. And the longer the battle goes, the more a Slayer's blood begins to boil. And sooner or later, a bloodlust takes over. And nothing can stop me. I've carved my way through whole armies when the madness takes me. Poor beggars don't stand a chance. Pure carnage, plain and simple. That's what being a Slayer is about. Well, that's it then. Carry on, Longshanks. I am going to get some ale.
I guess that's the end of the gameplay video dedicated to Bragi Axebitter. Be sure to follow the game on social media for more information and gameplay videos. See you soon.
That's it.
Dwarves who...
Thanks, Longshanks. Hey everyone. So, as you can see, we had a wonderful little fourth wall break announcement video about the Dwarf Slayer, who is probably going to be my main when I play this game. I think I'm either going to play him or the High Elf Mage the most, knowing me. But in any event, I'm not going to wax too lyrical on it because there's not a ton of new information in this trailer based on little things we've heard. Bragi Axebitter does look a lot of fun. We know he's from Karazakarak, which means he likely participated in the Battle at the Gates of Kislev. At least I assume that's going to be the case, especially because for a Slayer like him, that would have been a good battle to be at. Because the Dwarves of Karazakarak were one of the few forces that managed to actually go to Kislev to help them out and back them up during the big, ugly battle against Azavar Kul. They went there and fought with the High King, and there was a lot of really interesting individuals and feats of heroism that happened during that time. So, I mean, that's where High King Alricsson ended up being mortally wounded, which would lead to his death. And of course, Thorgrim would be the one to take over for him. But Thorgrim was likely at that battle. That's where the dwarves met up with the Norscan dwarves for the first time in thousands of years, because the Dawi of the Karazankor thought the Norscan dwarves had been wiped out. But turns out they were still around, and that's actually where they all met up with each other. And Thorgrim made his big expedition to go meet with them and kind of bring them back to reconnect with the Dwarven Empire after that. And I love that there's just this random Jabberslythe moment. So for those of you who have been curious what Jabberslythe looks like, that's one right there. Though this one looks a little Nurgle-fied, based on the fact that he's covered in boils and giant pimples, and I don't even think he has eyes. I don't see any eyes. It looks like he's literally just got a bunch of growths coming out of his face. Jabberslythes are pretty horrific creatures. They're normally not quite that diseasey looking. So I'm wondering if that's a Mark of Nurgle variant. But in any event, just wanted to show you guys this update. I'm continuing to follow this game very carefully as more and more information continues to come out. For the Dwarf Slayer, I was very excited to learn from their Twitter account that the fun thing about him is, as you notice, he does not wear armor, and that will not change as you play through the game and reach late game or what have you. Instead, what he has is his loot drops outside of, the obvious like weapons and probably pants, are things like he has different hairstyles, different beards, different tattoos. So his cosmetic appearance can change a lot depending on the equipment you put on him. So you don't have to worry about him looking the exact same throughout your entire playstyle. A lot of his appearance, like these tattoos and all that jazz, are customizable depending on the equipment you get. So people will still be able to tell when you're wearing legendary equipment because you'll have all the fancy beards and all the other stuff. Like, I've already seen that one of his legendary hats is Ungrim Iron Fist's hat and mohawk from Total War Warhammer or Tabletop, whichever you're familiar with. So, like, you'll be able to customize yourself to look somewhat like Ungrim Iron Fist, which is just awesome. I really hope that they push being able to have the appearance of legendary, or like the equipment of legendary characters. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of different weapon types too. Like throughout this trailer, we see him just wielding twin axes, but hopefully there's like great weapons or other things like that. In any event, that's pretty much it. Not a huge update. I'm continuing to keep an eye on things. Obviously, we have about, let's see, we're about halfway through February, a little over halfway through February now. So we've got March, April, May. So we've got about 3 months until release. About 3 months and a week or two. Because if you, pardon that, if you pre-order the game, you get early access up to 4 days, which I believe means that you'll get to play the game on May 31st, May 30th. I can't remember if May has 31 days or not. But in any event, that's it for now. I'm continuing to watch this game as news comes out and things progress. Hopefully, they'll be potentially looking at media review copies in mid to early May. Probably more like mid-May, late May. But they may not. But, you never know what a company's going to do, especially indie companies. So I'll keep an eye on that and let you guys know the first time I know anything about it. But in any event, I'm excited to see this info about the Mr. Axebitter here. And we only have one character reveal left before we're all done. I love this collection of artwork. That's from the 8th edition Army book. This is from like the 6th edition Army book or the Big Red book. This one's from the 8th edition Army book. That's for the Slayer entry. And then this one, that's from Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning, I believe. Actually, I think that clip comes from before that. It just was like the really famous image from the opening credits, or opening cinematic for Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll be back with more information as we hear more. The only character we have left to see is the Wood Elf Waystalker. And yeah, super excited to learn about her and see what her unique gimmick is and all that stuff. Game's looking really good so far. Can't wait to play it. Thank you all for watching. I will be back soon as I've been working really, really hard on some massive projects. And they're all really, if you've been watching my Twitter account, you'll know that I've been dropping little things here and there and that something big is coming. And I'm really excited for you all to see it as soon as it's done. So till then, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.